Hello and welcome to another episode of In the Studio. Today I'm joined by Sarah Jackman-Reid, who's going to show us this really clever 3D Gorjuss card that will fold flat to fit in an envelope. Hi Sarah, welcome along. So we've got a lovely Gorjuss project today.
Yes, it starts out as an 8x8 card.
Okay.
And yes, so basically I just take a piece off the end and that gives us our three-dimensional look, which obviously folds flat so you can still fit it in an envelope.
So it's like a bowed front, isn't it?
Yes.
But then it folds really, really nice and flat for that. Just if you needed to pop it in the post.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, what's first?
Okay, so I'm just going to take 4 centimetres. If I just mark 4 centimetres along there.
Lovely.
Hopefully I can cut fairly straight. So there we have.
Good stuff. Oh, so these are the bits we're going to use on the front as well. Oh, brilliant.
Yes. So fold the ends.
So we're sort of folding over about a centimetre at the end there.
Yes.
It doesn't need to be precise. It's good.
No, it doesn't really.
That's what we like.
And then just in the ends there, we want to create that little tab.
Oh, okay.
So again, I'm coming in about 1/2 centimetre.
Ah, brilliant.
Okay.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So if we stick it behind the front panel,
Okay.
fold back as
inside.
so.
And that one goes on the other side.
I mean, you might want to use sort of PVA or something for this because it will obviously make it a bit stronger.
Okay,
But this
yeah.
is just for quickness. I mean, it will hold, but sometimes it's just...
Sometimes elements that you're moving around, you might want to make them a bit sturdy.
That's right. So obviously now we've just got our basic flat panel and we
Okay.
need to obviously make sure that we can stand it up. I'm going to come in again 4 centimetres along this
Okay.
flap here. Just mark that quickly there. Roughly in the... It doesn't have to be that accurate.
Okay. Just enough to give it that bow.
Yes, I mean obviously you could do more than that.
Okay.
And again we'll just go 4 in here.
Lovely.
Okay.
I see. I think I know where this is going.
It's one of those things that once you see it, it's quite
Yeah.
obvious. So there we have a little gap for that,
yes.
and that one goes along, hopefully, like so.
Ah, yes.
So you've got your front panel that's sort of 3-dimensional.
Very nice.
So I've obviously just really started to decorate this one already with the Gorjuss papers.
Oh, rather lovely. I love this purple. That's really nice.
It is really nice, isn't it? So I need to create an aperture in there
Okie doke.
for our little girl to sit in. I've used the stamp out of this pack. This is the deer apple, which is very cute,
that's
isn't
lovely,
it?
isn't it?
So
It's
I've
very
used this
sweet.
frame here, which I've already...
Oh, I see. You've stamped and then cut him out.
I have, yes.
Got ya.
So we're going to put that one on the front. Lovely.
Lovely stuff.
And then, just work out where I would like it. We'll go about there. And just open it out again. And then just cut your... It's quite thick, but hopefully with a craft knife, we'll get through.
Just want to work nice and slowly, don't you, with these multiple
Yes.
layers so you don't sort of slip by mistake. That's good.
Have we gone
Stuff.
through?
No. With multiple layers, it's often the case you need to go around again, so it's no problem.
Take that one off. Okay, there we are.
Very
So
nice.
that's our aperture.
Beautiful.
There's a little bit of white showing there, so we might just, you can always just run your...
Oh, that's a good tip.
So I've been using this pack, which is, I love this one. the countryside borders.
Oh, they're lovely, aren't they?
Just to start layering up that sort of sitting. The idea is she's sort of standing in a field.
It's lovely,
sort of
I
thing.
really like it.
So I've used sort of different papers. I mean, they're really lovely, these sort of greens and sort of as it sort of like an ombre effect, it's all going darker as it goes along. But they're really nice for sort of layering up. So what I'll do is I'll just put a couple behind the aperture.
Okay.
And the rest are all going on the front, but it just gives us that nice layered effect.
Okey-doke.
So we'll put that, just see it through the, let's get a rough idea where we want it.
I see, that's good. Oh yeah, that looks great.
But even just one just gives us a nice little effect, really, doesn't it? You could also layer these up with foam pads if you wanted the extra look of three-dimensional. But again, if we want to put it in an envelope,
something to be aware of, definitely, isn't it?
How many layers you want to put in there. So you can add as little or as many as you like, really.
Yeah, definitely. That looks pretty lush to me.
Yes, it's getting there, isn't it? So I think we need a little gorgeous character now, don't we?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
So you've stamped her sort of multiple times onto the different papers and then cut out the little bits and pieces.
I have.
And jigsawed her back together.
I have. So I've just got a little bit more there to do.
Okay.
What I find, this is from the Ultimate Die Cut and Paper Pack, sometimes if I just want a little area, because I want a pale area for this.
Okay.
And I just use little elements.
Oh,
That's obviously like a little box. And if I don't always use them, I sometimes just like to cut them out and use them for other things.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm just going to use that pale bit. So I've got that bit there. Now, all I need really is that little piece in the middle.
Okay. Because these stamps go onto a clear block, you can really see where you're stamping, can't you?
Yeah,
as well?
So it's brilliant. So you can make sure you really
right
press it down everywhere. So I'm just going to cut out that little piece that I need to finish off.
Looks good.
Okay.
Very nice.
So there we
are.
are.
She is.
Now she's looking a little bit pale. Just going to use the block again.
Okay, so you're just scribbling onto the block there.
Yep, and a little bit of water.
Okay.
So you sort of get a little bit of a coloured effect. But again, it just gives you, so you can add a bit of shading and let's give her a bit of a rosy cheek, I think. Oh, that's better. She looks a bit healthier now.
That looks nice.
But I mean, it doesn't take much just to give it a little tiny bit of colour.
Oh, she looks great.
I won't worry about cutting that centrepiece out because it will give her an extra bit of strength because we're not going to actually see that. See that area. Okay, so if we pop her there, I'll just add another couple of layers. I'll just do one, I think. I mean, this is the beauty of it. You can just
use as many as you like. Absolutely.
So we'll just put one along there. So that's obviously the sort of main body of the card.
You can really see the 3D look there.
And then we need to just decorate our little panels on the front. So I'm going to put that in the middle.
Okay.
On we go.
I'm going to pop our cutting pad on top.
Oh, lovely.
That's perfect.
Don't want to hide too much of her. Okay.
Very good.
Same on the other one. So that's nearly done now. We just need to decorate this front panel.
Okay.
And add a little small sentiment.
Brilliant.
So again, I've got this from the Ultimate Die Cut and Paper Pack.
They're great, aren't they? I really like those.
Yeah, it is sweet. So just to sort of neaten it up a little bit.
Yeah, that does look good.
We'll just add our
little border.
cute little bow.
Oh, these are lovely, aren't they? They're really good size as well.
Really
I like those
sweet.
big ones.
And we've just got a little... Again, these are all from the die cut and paper pack.
I'm a fan of those fantastic value A4 deco
There's
cards
so
packs.
much
They're
in them.
brilliant,
They
aren't
are really good for just endless bits and pieces. I'm just going to put that on there just to make it slightly bigger. Is it going to work? Yes, I think it might work over there.
Very nice.
So now we can put it together. So obviously we get the
Fantastic.
general gist.
Brilliant. That looks really lovely.
And then obviously I've used some of these nice iridescent
Oh yeah, I do like those.
stones just to
Pop
decorate
those all
around the
around there.
outside.
Brilliant. What a fantastic card. Thank you so much for
You're
showing us
welcome.
that. And that's a really clever idea you could use on all sorts of projects, couldn't you? That three-dimensional when it's out on your mantelpiece, but nice and flat to post it. Brilliant. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
If you've enjoyed Sarah's project today, why not leave us a comment to let us know? We'd also love to see what you've been making. You can upload your own makes to docrafts.com so we can pop along and take a look. If you're after more inspiration, why not like our Facebook page? There's loads of great projects, hints and tips, as well as giveaways and free downloads. Until next time, happy crafting.